Okay, hello and welcome to another video. This is the first video in my Sims 4 house challenge thing, where I start with 10,000 simoleons, try and build a functional house, and I'm going to go from there. We're going to try and do 10 grand, 20 grand, etc., all the way up to 1 million. So should be good fun, but they'll not in one video, obviously. So this is my 10,000 simoleon challenge for a house build. It's only going to be a one bed, but we're going to have a look and see what we can do. So here we go. Okay, start off with a nice rectangle at some point, or square. Excuse me, bit of a sore throat. I have tried this a few times, but I'm quite picky. I like quite big houses and ran out of simoleons very quickly. It's amazing how many simoleons just building the foundations takes up. So a nice little bedroom and a nice little bathroom. I always like making my bathrooms reasonably big. I'm not a big fan of cramped stuff, but the bedroom had to be a little bit cramped. Had to make it a double room, so just finding some nice doors, nice front door for the house. Yep, and stick that one there. Yep, I'm still getting used to playing The Sims 4 on a Mac as well. I'm too used to using a mouse and keyboard on Windows. But the Mac is so much better. I leave the windows till last because I like putting in the kitchen and the lounge and all my bedroom bits and bathroom bits before I put the windows in, so I can kind of know where to put the windows without having to work around all the other bits or having to work around the windows. So we just add in some doors. It is a bit awkward as well because it was snowing at the time in my game, so you can't really see the ground. I do put in a driveway and a little bit like that, but yeah, you can't really see it. And I'm trying not to go for the cheapest stuff. I know some things like the basin there, I kind of choose the cheapest one, but hey ho. But yeah, I mean, I know this is quite a boring house and I don't know who would want to live there, but I mean, if somebody single wants to live there, then it's probably a decent little starter home for someone. And I did have good fun putting it together, I have to admit. I don't often do this type of challenge, so it was really good fun. Start adding in the flooring. Tried to make the kitchen a decent size, try and make it functional. I love having kind of laminate flooring, wooden floorings. But yeah, 10,000 simoleons isn't a lot of simoleons, and I start running out very quickly. What I tried to make sure I had the floors in, the bathroom in, and kind of the majority of the appliances and whatnot in for about 6,000 simoleons, so I could have 4,000 simoleons left to kind of have a little play around and put in a lounge and some artwork and things like that, because the Sims love some artwork. Again, I don't think I quite kept to my budgets, but I kept it under 10,000 simoleons, so I was pretty happy about that. Again, trying to go for not the cheapest stuff, and even the cooker, I tried to not go for the cheapest cooker, albeit the second cheapest, which looks almost identical. And again, a very boring but functional kitchen. got to make sure there's a fire alarm in there. A couple of weeks ago I did set myself on fire, so in the game, not in real life, obviously. But yeah. But like I say, it was really good fun putting this together, and I do kind of take a little bit of pride in the houses I build, but for 10,000 simoleons was quite tricky. I could probably live here for a little while, but I think as soon as I had enough money it would be kind of good for a kind of rags to riches kind of first home. But as soon as I reckon as soon as you get enough simoleons to move out as soon as you can to a nicer home. I don't quite have enough for a computer or anything like that, so I'd have to use everything on your phone. But again, like, if you get a job and earn some money, it's not going to take too long before you can start buying some more mod cons and various other things like that. I have left space for a computer and kind of a way out into the garden. I didn't put any garden or kind of flowers or anything like that in, just purely because of the snow. If I was going to, I would just get rid of the artwork and place some flowers and some foliage around. But I did put in a driveway, so space for a car. And again, I did want to go for I was thinking about going for the Penguin TV, but I decided against it. Just went for the small box TV. I have to admit, these are the sofas I generally use for a lot of my houses. It's either this one or the slightly bigger version. They just seem like good sofas, to be fair. Very space-saving, little lounge, little kitchen, little dining area, little bedroom, it's kind of a moderate bathroom, isn't it? I probably could have made the bathroom a little bit smaller, but like I say, I want a little bit of room in there. Go for a few welcome mats and a few rugs. Gotta have a nice rug in the house. Again, there's always scope to chop and change the rugs once you start earning a little bit more money in the game. But I kind of felt pretty good about myself here, because I got to the painting stage with over 1,000 simoleons to go. I did forget to put a mirror in. I'll have to go back and put a mirror in. But yeah, so I left a decent amount for wallpaper and windows. I know the windows, as my daughter quite rightly pointed out, are not the most expensive things in the game. So again, I saved a little bit of money there. But yeah, a pretty functional first home for a starting sim, really. And it was really good fun to build. Again, very boring, very plain, but for me it was good fun. I'm not going to put it on the gallery or anything, so because I don't think anyone would want to use it. But I mean, if anyone does watch this video and does want it, please let me know, and I can put it on the gallery. Just have to figure out how to put things on the gallery. My daughter has just pointed out that she can show me. That is quite embarrassing. My 13-year-old daughter knows how to do stuff in the game that I don't. But yeah. I had a bit of a problem here because I wanted a reasonably big window for the kitchen, so when I'm washing dishes and stuff like that I can look out, but it did take up quite a lot of money. So I ended up kind of getting rid of the just leaving the middle window in there. So hopefully my little sim can still look out and not be too bored while he's washing up. But yeah, so £1,000 simoleons. Moving on to paintwork and stuff. Again, quite plain, quite boring, and very boyish, but I am a boy, and my sim is a boy. A very random boy, but yeah. I do love decorating my Sims houses. It's something I don't like to do in real life. I kind of let my wife take care of all that, but but yeah. But yeah, it's a bit of fun. I think I'm going to make my next video the current house that we live in. I'm going to try and recreate the house that we live in now. But yeah, putting a nice roof on. I don't like too high roofs, but I prefer a flat roof, but they look a little bit boring in The Sims, so kind of went for this sloping roof and a nice wooden exterior. So it's a bit kind of like a little log wooden cabin type thing. But yeah, and I know the lighting's not great. I did do it at night, and I could have changed it, but I don't know. But yeah. So there it is. You've got a lounge, got a kitchen, got a little dining area, a decent bathroom, a bedroom which is functional, like you can sleep in it. Just putting in the driveway now, which you won't be able to see because of the snow. But there is one. But yeah, I'm hoping with the next one, I'm gonna the 20,000 simoleon challenge. I'll be able to put a car in and a garage and a few other bits. But we'll make it bigger. We'll make it better. In theory, the houses are only going to get better from now on. And now I just go on to putting a little bit of artwork in. I always thought it was quite difficult to build a house, but then I thought, just make it simple. Just make it functional. Just put whatever you think your sim will need in there. And the phone in The Sims 4, using the phone in The Sims 4 is such a godsend that you don't really need a computer, not to start with anyway. So you can kind of get away with not having a computer for the first couple of, until you make your first couple of thousand simoleons. So it works quite well. And again, this house is very functional. It's got a good lounge, working kitchen, working bedroom, working bathroom. I did play around with a little office area, but couldn't afford a computer, obviously, so I kind of went against it. But I mean, there's a couple of areas you can put a computer in. You can put a computer in there, or just to the side of the bedroom and kitchen. But I think if I do use this house, I'll make the bit where the kitchen nearly meets the bedroom, I'll make that a doorway out to the garden. So yeah, just putting the finishing touches, putting a little bit of artwork. A bit boring, I know, but what I do like doing, I like doing the paintings myself and then putting them in my house. Just gives me a sense of accomplishment and other things like that. But it also does leave a lot of area for a decent garden, a nice kind of plot to put the car in and stuff like that. So I think it's worked quite well, you know. But yeah, so that's the house in all its glory. Very simple, very, very simple. 1 bedroom, 1 bath, kitchen, lounge. Nice little house. But yeah. I'll leave you to bask in it for a minute. Thank you ever so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. And I will catch you in the next video. Thanks very much.